Okay, I believe I am live. Hello, everyone. I'm just going to check, okay, because it always pays to check. Okay, let's go in and see. Okay, can't find my live on my mobile phone. Um, okay, I think I am live. Give me a minute. Okay, I can hear myself, so sound is fine, visual is fine, people not here yet, waiting for people. I'm just gonna start because I do have limited time and I have a lot to share, especially in the aspect of Chinese metaphysics. Some of you would be interested, especially when you hear the word feng shui. And I am not a feng shui master. I am a master teacher, certified by the Tao Academy, so I can actually train and teach practitioners in certain aspect of spirit spiritual field. We won't go into that because tonight I want to concentrate mainly on Bazi, Chinese astrology, and it is very new to some of you. Might never comprehend and heard of it, which is fine. Then um, our Western horoscope is not the only horoscope, as you might know. Chinese animal signs are the Chinese horoscope. Okay, all right. So this year, I'm just waiting if someone. There's no one here, but it is the year of the snake. Last year is the year of the dragon. Okay, and both years are wood in the five elements that I have mentioned yesterday. So in Chinese culture, we have five elements. So with the fingers, thumb, uh, it's connected with the earth element. Pointy finger is for the wood element. Third finger, fire element. Fourth, metal, and lastly, uh, little finger is the water element. Okay. All right. I'm just going to present the PowerPoint, and I won't bore you, I hope. Okay, into it. But some of you might find it very interesting because what I'm about to share, you do not receive it often uh, in a talk, especially in an expo like this. It is, I have been in many expo with Susie and Ellie, but it is the first time I'm sharing with regards to the Chinese metaphysics. So pay attention, people, okay? Because feng shui comes into it, palm reading, face reading, Chinese astrology, and there is one part is called qi men dunjia, which is actually the strategy for the art of war written by Sanzi. And we are not talking about obviously the war, but like strategies you can apply for business. Okay, I am not a trained Qi practitioner. I am learning it at the moment. It's a whole new field. But I'm going to share, if we have time, um, my experience with Qi and Feng Shui. And it's actually to do with wealth and getting a house. Okay, but let me just start from the very beginning, and I'm going to go off camera so You don't see my face, you see the PowerPoint. Okay. All right. So what is Chinese metaphysics? So we call it 武术. Okay. Translation, 武 means five, 书 means arts. Okay. It's literally 书 means book. But in this aspect, the five arts of Chinese culture, okay, it's right there: mountain, sun, medicine, as in TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, which cover acupuncture, moxibustion, which is cupping, tuina, a specific massage, like putting your bone back. I did share that my dad is a retired TCM doctor, so I am familiar with the medicine side. Live, Ming, which is what I will be sharing more about: astrology, divination, poke, and then physiognomy, which covers palm reading and face reading. Okay, so the first one, the full name is called The Alchemy of Immortals, because back in the days, many it's still happening here. The like really high master, I forgot his name. Very, he's still alive, and he's like very old. And he's live up in the mountain, and he just meditate. I think he's like about, I don't want to say because I don't want to give the wrong numbers, but he's very old, and so like very spiritual, high guru, live up the mountain. People go up the mountain to seek, readings, advice, teachings, etc. So the art that fall into this category include everything to do with the man and the nature. For example, martial art, self-meditation are prime examples of studies that fall within the mountain arts. Moreover, the principles of Tai Chi and Qigong, and what I do, there is one aspect that I introduce Tai Chi and Qigong as well, especially when I mentioned about the Dan tracing, Jin Dan, or also relate to the lower Dantian. So if you do Tai Chi or Qigong, you will be very familiar with lower Dantian, Xia Dantian. Okay, so anyway, let's, if you got any questions about what I'm sharing, please message me after, okay, or put in the comments. So the principles of Tai Chi and Qigong appear similar to those practitioners use to assess the other four arts. So they are all interconnected and interrelated, okay? They are not separate and independent. Additionally, cultivation and religion, and I don't talk about religion here, because I don't do religion. Okay, I am a Buddhist practitioner, but everything I share is more the spiritual side. Okay, all right. So it mentioned about Taoism, the three main type of Chinese religion: Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. Okay, and then I did mention the teachings of according to the teachings of Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, and he created the word Tao, which I have shared many times. It is the Chinese closest word meaning the source or ultimate creator. And also in different contexts, it also means the way of life. Okay, so let's continue now. The second art is the art of healing, Yi, which means medicine. So I mentioned before the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. Oh yes, also I left out reflexology. My mom is a reflexologist, which is, as you would know, they are hands reflexology and also foot or feet reflexology. And it covers that. It mentioned about the 5 elements in the body. Okay, and because we work, I work at the holistic level, I not only cover the matter side, which is the body, but energy, the soul, heart, mind as well. Okay. All right, let's continue to move on because I have a surprise at the end. Okay, Lao Tzu. Okay, Ross. Good. Okay, continuing. I'll catch up with the comments after. I just want to get through the PowerPoint first. It's not long PowerPoint. Okay, and the third art is the art of divination, which is what I do in terms of astrology. So the study of divination, known as forecasting or predictions. Okay, not that one. Okay, this is more Chiman. Okay, based on numerical analysis. Sorry, I do speak 7 languages, so I tell my students, yeah, just forgive me with my English. Um, Formulas of star alignments, complex calculations, dates, forms the foundation of this art. Yi Jing. So for those of you who have heard Yi Jing before, we use the Bagua, the hexagram, 64 hexagram in Bagua. So I Ching is known as the book of changes. Many people use I Ching, like the higher, the very successful people, if you know that they know about I Ching, they use it as a form of prediction, or we call forecasting. So I've mentioned about Qi Men before, from the strategy that is mentioned in The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Okay, and this is this book. No, it's ancient. It's like long time ago. I don't know much about the oracle readings called Plum Blossom and the Tai Yi system of divination, or the Da Liu Ren. Da Liu Ren. Yeah, I haven't encountered them before, but I just want to mention it here since it's part of the art of divination. Okay, fourth one is the art of fate, which is what I do. Okay, life, or that's what I offer in terms of Bazi reading or Bazi interpretation. Life or destiny signs. Ming means life. So Chinese astrology falls under this category. Excuse me. The study of life is done using destiny signs, and we use charts. We call them destiny charts. Okay, and I'll show you very quickly after this. Okay, so there are 3 major systems. The one I learned and certified, trained in, is from Joey Yap. He is a world-renowned. He has written over 116. I think now it's 130. I can't remember books. Okay, some of them are bestsellers. He's like younger than me. I think. Hang on. No, I think we are the same age. I can't remember now exact month, but he's also a fellow Malaysian Chinese. And he had studied in Australia before for I can't remember now. Is it Charles Stewart Uni? Something like that. For something really non-related, like commerce, and then but he failed his first year because he loved, and that's when he first discovered like Chinese metaphysics. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to, because it's not me. It's not up to me to share his story, so I won't share it. Yeah, maybe later. We'll see. Okay. All right. Last one is the art of physiognomy. So it means a study of appearance, including the observation and analysis of forms, both human and natural forms in your environment. So this cover feng shui, which is so well known. Okay. Face reading, name reading, not numerology, name reading. When I say name reading, I'll come to camera. It means for us Chinese, our name, just like you guys with your name, maybe your parents before you were born, they looked through book. We have an actual official name reading Chinese book, and then because our name is in characters, okay, that's why we call it character, because it your name is should be a character of you. So this is before you were born. Okay, sometimes there, if you are lucky enough to consult, there is a consultant for, or we call it a master, for name reading. Okay, and palmistry, okay, falls into this category. I've mentioned already before about is the most well-known Chinese metaphysics is feng shui, but there is, as you find out now, a lot more than feng shui for Chinese metaphysics. Okay, let me go back to go off camera. Okay, oh, all right, so I want to share something I have prepared earlier. Okay, all right, let me have a read now of the comments. Okay, all right, from the beginning. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ross, Lisa, and hey, great. Did I say pay attention? It is a very teacher thing to do. I'm a high school teacher in my day job. Anyway, five arts. Okay, Tai Chi and Qigong. You have to get back to it, Ross. Maybe one day we can practice together. There's many different type of schools for Tai Chi and Qigong. In particular with Tai Chi, the 18, there's 18 and 108 and 81. So my parents practice Tai Chi every morning. Anyway, Lao Tzu, okay. Now I'm quite blessed because I was born in Malaysia. It is very rare that you find a Malaysian that can only speak one language, okay? Because it's so multicultural. By the time I started first year in primary school, I already know four. Okay, all right. So we are very blessed. Yeah, and then the other three I picked up along the way. Um, read, okay, Yi Jing, yeah, power in our names, definitely. So I always say to my students, it is so important to know the meaning of your name. Even if you are named after a car, which two of my older boys are, because their dad is a very car enthusiast. It's still good to know what's the meaning of your name, because it follows you. Unless you change your name, then it's different. Okay. Great. Yes. Yeah. I have right here in Brisbane, I used to do Chinese painting. I don't do it because the time just clash with my time on the Wednesday when I have my weekly circle. But this teacher, I think he's younger than me, but he's very knowledgeable. He knows kung fu, and he, apart from like Chinese painting, I think he does Tai Chi as well. Anyway, there's many Tai Chi master you can follow. He also write calligraphy, not the Tao calligraphy that I've spoken about, because the one I shared previously in one of my live, like yesterday, it's one stroke, which he admitted he never heard of it before, even though he can write calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy. Okay, all right. Okay, great. All right, so I've got 9 more minutes, and I would really like to show you guys in action. Okay, if one of you is happy to share, if you can, then don't mind share your date of birth, and then after this live, if you want to delete, go back and delete the comments, you can, but I need it as a demo right now so I can show you and do a mini Bazi reading for you. If you don't know your time of birth, it's okay, but just know that it's only 75% accuracy. But 75 is still better than none, okay? So I'm going to show you what the chart looks like. So if you're interested to have a reading right now, and I need it like soon, your date of birth and time of birth, please put it in the chat right now. And yeah, like I said before, if you cautious about other people knowing it, just go back and delete. Okay. Ooh, I can't do two at the same time. But Lisa, I really want to do something for you. Because you have been joining in my my session. So is Ross. Thank you for both your support. But I just okay. I'll just type Lisa. Okay, and I know you're female, and because Lisa typed in first. Okay, 19. And this is what it looks like. Normal people would not be able to interpret this. You actually need an interpreter, and I'll show you why very soon. I actually did a Bazi reading for Lorraine, and by the time I finish, she's a she's like so much information. But all the reading I do are recorded, and you can have the recording for life unless I delete it on my YouTube, which I never will unless something happened. Okay. Anyway, 31st. Oh, 31st. By the way, it's Friday the 13th today. If you haven't mentioned, haven't realized, 21st. Sorry. Let me check if that is correct. Okay. You don't know Lisa? Okay. Oh, 6 p.m. exactly. Interesting. 6, which is 6 p.m. is 18. Okay. That's correct. Plot. Da da da. Prepare to be marveled. Okay. Like I said, pages, pages, pages. Okay, this is only like 4 pages, and they are like Chinese characters. You can learn this even though you can't read Chinese. I speak Chinese fluently, and Mandarin is my mother tongue, but I can't read Chinese very well. I can read a little bit, but not very well because I'm English educated. Because it's a long story. Okay, it's to do with politics actually in Malaysia back in my time. So I don't want to go into it, but anyway, yes, Chinese Friday the 13th is actually auspicious. Okay, so Lisa, so this is you. I'm going to, okay, I won't share this. Okay. So looking at the day master, so on the, I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, so I'll go off camera, it's easier. Okay, this is day master is in the top left side, and it's the reason why it's day master, as you can see natal chart here. Okay, the day is your current present. Okay, that's why we call it day master, because it's kind of like a summary. And then this same chart covers, as you can see up here, so Joey Yap is my teacher, Bazi, Feng Shui, and Qi-Men. Okay, so all 3 of them use the same chart, but I am only trained in Bazi. That's why when we go on an actual Bazi reading, there are sections here I'm not able to decipher for you because I'm not trained in it. I can attempt, but I'd rather not, because I'd rather not. Okay, so with the day master for Lisa, your celestial animal, meaning that you are born in the year of ox. Okay, do you know that you are born in the year of ox? Okay, anyway, all right, so noble people, you need to take note, because they are the people that brings you fortune. wealth, everything. Okay, like you need, we call it 贵人, this Chinese character here, 贵人. Okay, you need noble people to have good fortune in life. If you don't have noble people, I have not seen anyone who does not have at least one noble people. So your 贵人 is born in the year of monkey and rat. Intelligent star is the someone who's like a teacher or a mentor and brings you knowledge and wisdom. Is born in the year of horse. Peach blossom, and generally I ignore them because most of the people that I read are already partnered. But if you are, looking for a partner, peach blossom is your soulmate. Okay, so born in the year of rat, and even if your partner, it might not be true. With mine, it's not. Okay, so you, unless it's important to you, just brush through that. Okay, anyway, that's the main one I want to show you, because there's other things, like I said before, feng shui, favorable directions, unfavorable directions. Up there it says Qi, and that's why I don't want to go too much into Qi. So this natal chart is what you are destined, but we can change it depending on, we have the power to change our destiny. We are the creator, the manifester, the director, and the producer of our life, right? So from this, if you have a reading with me and you found out something's gonna happen, like in the month, I'll show you the month. As you can see, every month of the year, it will tell you what is happening, who you will going to encounter. Okay, and then as I mentioned, also decades, every decade, what you are going to encounter. And you, if you know it, like a warning, or can be an affirmation, it will help you to change. Okay, and then from here, this one is powerful, the sixth aspect. So you can see the dark bars are natal, as in you're born with. Okay, annual is what is currently right now. So I can see you are having quite a good year so far. Family is increased, relationship is increased, life purpose is increased. However, you can do a bit of help in the finance side, wellness, as in looking after yourself, the health side and things, and your contribution, which is the service. I'm not saying you're not doing well, but it can be improved. Okay, all right. Sometimes service is like getting your business out there, potential that it can reach more. Okay, so and then it also tells you, and this is powerful as well for those like starting out, like for young people, but also serve as an affirmation for those who older. Okay, I always tell my students I have my senior moments. Okay, so on the left it shows the 5 elements. Okay, as you can see, metal, water, wood, fire, earth. Okay, and it shows, and we reflect on your strength on the right side. So you are destined, you are a great friend, Lisa. Lisa, yeah. And then there's all the others attributes. When you see 7 killings, it's really not 7 killings. It's just Chinese literally being translated literally. It means the warrior, as you can see that. Okay, eating God is not really eating God. Okay, okay. I just want to show people this, and I can't get it translated. That this is a system here. I can't just go up to Joey Yap and say, look, people don't like the words you're using. Okay, all right. So does it show you now? Maybe Lisa. Oh yeah. Okay. I am 1 minute over, so I better sign off. If you would like to, Lisa, because we started to get a reading from me, please contact me. Anyone else, if you're interested, and I'm not the last speaker. Last time when I was on an expo, I'm a last speaker. I spiritually closed the session, so yeah, I will just close the session spiritually, like the expo spiritually, just to send everyone love and light. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.